What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Steven from CoffeeZilla here, or as you may know me, Senior 100K. My testosterone levels are through the roof. We're approaching Dan Pena levels soon.
What did you do? This is what you should do.
So pretty excited about that. But today I just wanted to come to you guys with a simple message about Bitcoin scams. You probably know about this. I don't feel like I'm telling many people something new here, but I have some new information, okay, for you. So most people should know that all these Bitcoin giveaways where they say, you send me 0.1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 0.2 Bitcoin. You send me 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you 2. Send me 4, I'll send you 8, whatever. It is a scam. Of course, nobody's gonna send you that money. And at first, honestly, I thought, nobody's gonna fall for this, so it's not even worth talking about. But
the advertisement where he was talking was saying, when you send me, let's say, 1 Bitcoin, I'll send you back 2 Bitcoin. So I understood that this was looking really so real, but unfortunately till now I didn't receive any Bitcoin. You know, I sent there 1.8 Bitcoin. So we try to check everything, looks everything okay, and we got fucked up. You know, it's just.
as usual, I am wrong, and people are falling for this, which makes me want to cover it. Because not only are they falling for it, but Bitcoin scams are alive and well on YouTube. It amazes me. Just this week, guys, I wasn't planning to make a video on this, except this week, like literally from Sunday to now, which is Wednesday, looking at my imaginary watch, which would not have the date on it. Okay, from Sunday to Wednesday, so 4 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days. I've seen 3 of these scams. And how these scams work, if you don't know, is that typically they have some famous person in the title. They're faking a channel name like Bill Gates Foundation, but they have no affiliation with Bill Gates, and they're saying Bill Gates 5,000 Bitcoin giveaway. And in it, they have like Bill Gates talking at a famous speech that's pre-recorded from somebody else. They just rip it onto their video. And then they have some phony website where you can give them Bitcoin, okay? So the scam is really formulaic, but this is important to know. What they're doing to pull this off is not basic at all. It's pretty sophisticated, and if you're not careful, you might fall for it. And I want to talk about some of the issues. So the first thing they do that surprised me is that a lot of times they're not using just burner accounts. They're using hacked accounts. So instead of using an account that they set up yesterday that has no traction with the algorithm, they're stealing like somebody's 30,000 subscriber, channel and running a Bitcoin scam on it after deleting all their videos. And that's really messed up because oftentimes the person's channel gets deleted because of the fact they're breaking TOS by running these impersonation Bitcoin scams. And then that person who was hacked, who had no part in the Bitcoin scam giveaway, if they don't get their channel returned to them in a month, their channel is permanently deleted and it will never be recovered. We had that happen with Sparky channel. Yeah, remember him, the guy we tried to help? Well, YouTube permanently deleted his channel. So even though YouTube knows now that his channel was, Sparky channel was hacked, they can't do anything for him. They just delete data after a month. So what's really messed up is that, YouTube, who's not exactly good at people getting their channels back on time after they're hacked, will often delete these channels because they're running Bitcoin scams. And so the person's original channel, which they had nothing to do with the scam, gets deleted. So that's super messed up. The other thing they do, which is pretty sophisticated, is they load up these videos with bots to watch it. So like on 2 of the examples that I'm thinking of from just this week, which I think I have some footage from, 16,000 or 20,000 people were watching live. Now, obviously, there aren't actually that many people watching live. It's just a bunch of burner bot accounts. But the fact that YouTube's algorithm doesn't pick that up means that they're promoting it as if it has 16,000 actual live viewers, which means definitely people organically are being pushed that video. You can see this with Jack Ma, who's a pretty famous figure, probably gets searched a lot. That live stream showed up first in the search results. When you typed in Jack Ma, he was the first thing to show up. This fake, phony Bitcoin scam live stream was the first thing to show up in the search results. So this is a huge problem, and the sophistication of the scam is part of what makes that possible. You couldn't have done that with just some account you set up a day ago. And not only are they doing that, but now they have bot chat. Like, they load up the live stream with viewers, but they also have a chat room. This impressed me, honestly. The live chat is loaded with people that are like supporting the Bitcoin scam, supposedly. They're just a bunch of bot accounts to build the appearance of trustworthiness and like that it's a legit thing, which is just mind-blowing to me that someone would go through this much effort, have such a sophisticated way to scam people, but at the same time, the scam isn't that good. Like, we can all agree, I don't think you're wrong for thinking that even though maybe one person falls for it, maybe 2, 5, 10, 20, this is hard to fall for. This is a hard scheme to fall for. And what I wanted to tell you guys is that what worries me is not this scam. I think most people will see right through this. Obviously, some of you are probably thinking, Steven, why are you even covering this? This is not like most of your scams, which is hard to spot. And I actually agree with you. The reason that I'm pointing it out though is, number one, it's all over right now. And I do think that because it's ranking so high, maybe that authority is getting it lifted up to the point people would be scammed. But number two, what happens when this gets more sophisticated? Like right now, obviously the scam isn't very well thought out. It's very easy to see it's a scam. But what happens when somebody hijacks an account and impersonates someone like Jack Ma, Bill Gates, Jack Dorsey, all these people that they are constantly impersonating, and actually tries to use it for misinformation, for stealing personal information? So instead of asking for Bitcoin, they ask for email addresses or something that's they're probably more likely to get. That worries me, because this stuff, if you're not savvy, is hard to spot. Let me show you another example, which I saw just today, and this kind of pushed me over the edge with this whole thing. I was watching a Cold Fusion video, which if you haven't seen it already, he's a great channel to watch. But I was watching one of his videos, and in the ad bar, like YouTube's ad bar on the side, I didn't get a screenshot of this because I'm an idiot. There was an advertisement for a Steve Wozniak video about him giving away 5,000 Bitcoin, and it was for Fox News. So I clicked on it because I know this is probably a scam. I should have screenshotted the ad, but that was actually one part that I was surprised by, is YouTube allows these ads in their ecosystem. But then secondly, I'm looking at a Fox News page that has 2 million subscribers. And I'm thinking to myself, wait, I honestly had to double take 3 times and realize that this is not actually Fox News. It was a fake account. They had faked subscribers up to 2 million subscribers before YouTube eventually caught it and reduced them back to their original number of 8 subscribers. But for a while, for a split second there, if you went to their channel, you would really think, if you didn't really dig more, that this was the real Fox News. It had their banner, it had a subscriber count that looks maybe similar to what Fox News might legitimately have. And it has this guy who you kind of trust. Maybe you think, oh, this guy's famous, he's not gonna lie to me. And it's all a gigantic scam. So these things are getting quite sophisticated, not in terms of like their psychological part. I think they're missing more compelling psychological elements. But in terms of technologically, if you can fake your way to 2 million subscribers, if you can, impersonate successfully a mainstream news channel, if you can rank among the most popular names in the world, we have a serious problem on YouTube. And not only that, it's getting channels deleted. And I think this is a gigantic problem that needs more serious attention by YouTube. Now, in their defense, both of the live streams that I saw went down and were deleted within, 48 hours, which is good. But a lot of the videos that I saw were not deleted and stayed up for a very long time. So you can still find videos that are months old that are fake Bitcoin giveaways impersonating famous people. You can find entire channels still up, like this Robert Kiyosaki channel that's not really him, that's impersonating him, has 23,000 subscribers and is running these scams. So this is something that really needs to be given a look by YouTube. And also you guys need to be aware that YouTube's bot detection system is good, but it's not great. And things will slip through the cracks, at least temporarily. And so you can't just trust a channel that says it has 2 million subscribers. If it doesn't have the viewership, if it's videos, when you go to its video history, if that looks shady, run away, guys. All in all though, I would just say in general, be super careful with any non-refundable deposit or, way of giving money, Western Union, all that. 99% of the time, if someone asks you exclusively to give them money that way, it is a scam and you should run. After investigating scams for a while, I now purchase almost everything exclusively with a credit card because I know that worst comes to worst, if the scam master gets scammed, I can charge back. And that's kind of the beauty of using a credit card, is there's a lot of fraud measures in place to help you. But for sure, don't use anything like Western Union or Bitcoin, which is basically like, if you send it, well, it's pretty much gone. So that's all I wanted to say for now. Just a quick video for public awareness about this. I imagine a lot of you guys are seeing this as well. So let me know what you think. And before I get the comments, and I know I'm gonna get them, this guy deserved it, who fell for it, etc. Just remember that desperation is the antidote to skepticism. One of the reasons he talks about, wanting to get that money is because of coronavirus.
I'm not easy financial situation in my life, and this coronavirus now.
He's in desperate situations, so we've all been there, and it sucks, but that's why we gotta look out for each other. Stay away from these scams. And, I just appreciate you guys showing up over and over to help fight against these ridiculous scammers. They come in all shapes, sizes, and forms, as we've seen, over the years together. So that's it for now. I have a big investigation in the works, and hope to show you the guys that soon. But for now,
don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Thank you.